malamig na umaga po sa inyong lahat. We praise and thank the Lord for gathering us this morning. I know it is a bit difficult to transport from your places, going here to the Manila Cathedral just to celebrate this Holy Mass. And we thank the Lord for your presence and for making it possible because of Him who gathers us this morning. Maybe a lot of us are using social media. And if we will be using social media, most especially when you wish to know a particular person, there in social media we can see almost at least his or her relationship status. Are you single? When are you single? Up until now? Are you in a relationship? Are you married? Are you engaged? Are you interested to someone? Mga ganong bagay po. But this day, my dear brothers and sisters, this is one wish of God to all of us. That all of us be in a relationship. Yung mga single dyan, huwag kayong kiligin, ha? No? Hindi ibig sabihin ko dito ngayon magkakajowa kayo. No? Relationship in its wide sense, that we have someone to be our partner, to have someone whom we can call as our connection, and someone we are one with in this life. Yes, it may be your partner, be it a male or a female, your husband or wife, but God would want relationships to all of us. Malinaw ito sa Diyos sa simula pa lang ng paglikha ng mundo. He even said, it is not good for man to be alone. Ipinaris niya sa lalaking ito, kay Adan, sa lalaking ito, ang mga nilikha niya, but none proved to be that suitable partner. But after everything, hinugot ng Diyos mula sa pangangatawan ng lalaking ito at hiningahan at binigyan ng buhay ang tinawag niyang babae para maging kaparis ng lalaking ito. It is clear for God, relationships will always be necessary. We try to look our second reading because of the humility of Jesus. He can call each of us brothers. And when I call you brother, I call you sister, I call you someone close, I build a relationship in you. That as I call you, as I relate with you, I am building a certain sense of connection with you. Malinaw ulit sa Diyos ang halaga ng relasyon, ang halaga ng koneksyon sa bawat isa at mula sa Kanya. And He even He gave a deeper appreciation to this in today's gospel. Unti-unti nang nakakalimutan ng mga tao na nung pala ipinayagan ang paghihiwalay, but again, Jesus reminded them, it was not so in the beginning. Because God made them male and female. They are no longer two flesh, but one. Malinaw muli sa Diyos ang katotohanan ng relasyon at koneksyon. At hindi lang po doon natatapos. Na kapag biniyayaan tayo ng relasyon, ng koneksyon, ng pagmamahal, ng hindi pagiging isa, there is a certain sense of zeal, that certain sense of joy and accomplishment. Noong ipinaris na ng Diyos ang lalaki sa babae, ano ang sinabi ng lalaki? At last, this is the bone of my bones, the flesh of my flesh. Masaya siya dahil naroroon na yung relasyon na tugma para sa Kanya. At ito po rin ang isang paalala sa atin that all of us, hopefully, husbands and wives here, those who are in a relationship here, all of us in the midst of our relationship with our friends, with our families, with our cliques, saan mang yan, magkaroon tayo ng saya, that indulgement in our relationship. Tumpak itong pinasok ko. Biyaya itong relasyon na ito. Bakit po? Tila ito naman din ang gusto ng mga alagad at ng mga tao sa paligid nila. If God wishes relationships, connections, those people around Jesus, and may I remind you, He even rebuked His own disciples for disconnecting people to each other. Children were coming to Jesus. Children were trying their best to establish a relationship with Jesus, but His disciples prevented them. At dito po tayo mag-ingat. Kung mulit-muli hanggang ngayon, please take note that it is God's wish that all of us will be in a stable, healthy, holy relationships to the one you are praying with, to your family, to your partner in this life. Many would wish this connection. Many would even desire and wish for your relationship to crumble and die. Pag-ibig ng Diyos at nasa puso ng Diyos ang magkaroon ng mga mag-aasawa. Pero sisigaw ang kabilang banda, sulungin ang divorce bill. May mga tao na bukal sa kanilang kalooban ang mag-asawa. Sisigaw tayo, after 5 months, maghihiwalay din kayo. Napakabuti naman ho nating mga Kristiyano. Madaming gustong bumuo ng pagkakaibigan. At pag nakakita ng pagkakaibigan, sasabihin niyan, tignan nyo yan, after 1 year, magsisiraan din yang mga yan. Di ba? Totoo po ito sa atin na in our honest effort for that desire of God to be in a relationship, all of us to be in a relationship, all of us would want this connection. We want people to be away from our hearts. We want people to be away from each other to the point, ang buhay na lang dito, isa-isa na lang tayo. But no, mga minamahal na kapatid, nasa puso ng Diyos ang koneksyon at ang relasyon. Ang bawat isa sa atin ay magkaroon, ay hindi mag-isa at laging mahalin. My dear brothers and sisters, as we rejoice in the gift of our relationships, let us also be warned of our tendency to disconnect and destroy relationships. God would want all of us to be together. God wants you to live a happy life. Baka naman naiisip lang agad natin na maghiwalay na lamang. Dahil baka unang-una hindi muna natin pinapainit ang ating relasyon sa init ng pag-ibig ng Diyos na nag-isa sa atin. Baka ang gusto natin lagi, hiwalay, alisan, galitan, awayan. At ang gusto ng Diyos ay magkaisa tayo at magkaroon tayo ng relasyon. Dahil inaalis na natin ang Diyos sa realidad ng relasyon. It is in the heart of God that we be in a relationship, that we have connections, so that we might no longer say, I am an island, but we might say, I have others, I have this partner that God gave me as a gift. I have this family whom God gave me as a precious gift. I have you. I have a lot of people whom I can say that God has blessed me with, that God has joined me together.